Hi mixtresses and mixters. This is mixtressrae. You're watching Mixtress Video. So I've been watching a lot more videos lately on like more tarot topics than tarot decks is what I'm trying to concentrate on. I've been sort of stumbling into the world of prescriptive tarot ideas. And I just wanted to come out with, I don't know, to kind of, I feel like in the past it is possible that I have had a few prescriptive tarot ideas. And what I mean, that I've expressed that. What I mean by that is anytime someone tells you, it's like a gatekeepery thing, gatekeepery mentality, which I hate. I hate that shit. Anytime somebody tells you tarot is this and it is only this, or tarot is this and it is only this, you don't have to pick one of those, I think both of you are wrong. Because I think tarot can be anything you say it is. Anything that works for you. It is. I'm very much about like, interpret it how you interpret it. You're not wrong. And is there an established idea, like as far as just like tarot meanings in general, is there an established idea of how you're supposed to kind of, an established meaning behind a card? Is there an established meaning behind a card that you can, I didn't mean to flip you guys off, that like, yeah, like this is a love card. Like most people are going to start from there. But maybe somebody has a very unique sort of gut reaction to this image that has nothing to do with love. But that doesn't mean that they're wrong. So, lately I've just been stumbling across like some ideas of like, if you view tarot as an esoteric and analytical psychological tool versus when you see it more intuitively and spiritually, or people that say, and I have said this in the past, so I just wanted to like publicly say, as of August 2021, I will hopefully never say this again, which is that tarot cannot predict the future, because maybe it can. What the fuck do I know? I come from a background of, I have a degree in psychology. Well, technically I have a degree in general studies because I stopped like 2 classes short of having my degree in psychology. I just kind of like was done with school and I knew that I wasn't going to use my psychology degree anyway. So anyway, but for all intents and purposes, I have a degree in psychology. I come from that world of like science, and getting into tarot like almost 3 years ago, we were getting back into it again, really learning it for the first time in early 2019. It's hard for me. I want to believe, but I don't know how to believe. I don't know how to believe in mystical things. I still feel very uncomfortable with them. I still, like if I'm talking to a client and I feel like I might be getting some mystical messages, I always feel like I'm making shit up in my closet. Because this is my closet. This is where I do all my readings. I always feel like I'm making shit up in my closet. But 9 times out of 10, I'll get messages from my clients saying that even if they gave me no information before the reading started, they'll say that I got their situation exactly, or so I don't know exactly how I feel about all the mystical things. I really don't. I don't know how spiritual I am. I don't know if I believe in anything. I don't know what all of my thoughts are. And I think this is kind of what Anna Astral Lady was talking about. She was doing a VR to somebody, I don't remember, but she was talking about spirituality and how we're always evolving and like saying we're not gonna have all the answers, So I just wanted to kind of apologize for any time in the past that I said tarot can't predict the future, because I don't fucking know. And I also just kind of want to publicly go against anyone that tells you that tarot is one thing and can only be one thing, because that's not how it works. I just don't think anything's like that. I think if someone tells you they know something and it is like this and this is how it is, if anyone tells you this is how it is, then I wouldn't trust them, or I would question them and see how they react to being questioned, because nothing is black and white. Nothing. You know, and if you want to approach tarot in a psychological, analytical way, great, fine. If you want to be a fortune teller, great, fine. But don't act like you know for sure. Because even if you are a person that tells someone's future and you pull, you know, the moon card and you see the moon card a certain way, so you tell them, well, this means that your grandma's going to get a phone call from her daughter. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But like, the specificity of fortune telling, I guess, is what I was bristling against back whenever I used to say tarot can't tell the future. And also I was trying to avoid the times that I would get a card that I don't like as my future card. I didn't want to face that. So I would say, well, tarot can't predict the future anyway. And it's a possibility, though. Tarot can tell you a possibility of your future. I don't even really know what I think. I don't even know what to say. I don't know anything. And it's whatever that, I feel like there's a quote that I should probably know, but it has something to do with the older you are, the less you know, or the more you learn, the less you know, I just really think that's how it is. That's how it is. See, don't trust me, because I just said that's how it is. I just think that it's gatekeepery bullshit if anyone tells you this is how it is and this is the only way that it can be seen. And if you don't think this way, it's incorrect. I just think that's shitty. And I feel bad for being one of those people at some point. Don't be a gatekeeper. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're doing it right. Figure your life out however you want to figure it out. And if you like tarot and you don't see the Six of Cups as a nostalgia card or whatever, fine. What does it mean to you? I always try to tell my clients tarot is a mirror. It's more important how you react to what I say, what I'm saying in your reading, or how you react to the imagery, than it is what the actual imagery is or what I'm actually saying. It's more important how you react to it, because I think if you're really going to do the soul searching, the psychological work that needs to be done through tarot, you're going to be asking yourself a lot of really deep questions, right? Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, so, yeah. I'm officially going to start calling myself a psychic, goddammit. I'm embracing the mystical. Not necessarily because I wholeheartedly believe it, but because I want to believe. Mirrored screen. I'm like, where am I? Who is that? What's happening? Anyway, just do you as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? That's all we can do. That's all we can fucking do. Is just try not to hurt each other. And when did it become like when you express your opinion, if you don't include all the disclaimers and make sure that you're like, what did Mary Grace say? Something about like, why do I always have to manage your feelings? Why does everything have to be, okay, here's the big disclaimer for the first 5 minutes of a video, and then, okay, here's what I feel now. Like, where did all the honest reviews go? Where did all of the honesty go? Where did all the authenticity go? Like, can't we all just be ourselves and understand that, like, If I ever say anything that is hurtful to you in a video, please let me know. Let me know why. I will have a conversation with you about it. I would love to learn from my mistakes. That's the whole reason why I want to share my ideas on the internet, because my ideas are changing all the time. And they're changing right now as they're coming out of my mouth. I want to evolve and grow. I want to become a better person. And I don't want anyone to be silenced because they're not finished. We're not finished. We're constantly growing. We're constantly changing. And hopefully we can share our processes on the way. You know? Don't you think we should be able to do that? You know? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm really super dumb right now. It's probably the new hole in my face. My first piercing in like 20 years. This is not the final jewelry because I want it to be a lot smaller. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I feel like I probably sounded like an asshole. And hey, I probably did. And I probably will again. But I will always try to be self-reflective and learn from those moments. And I just hate the gatekeeper shit. Like, I just want public service announcement. Here it is. I know I've said it a few times before, even in this video, but if you aren't hurting anyone, including yourself, if you're not actively harming yourself or anyone else, you're not doing it wrong. Whatever it is, whether it's tarot, spirituality, life, you're not doing it wrong if you're not hurting anyone else. That's it. Don't let people tell you that when you're really excited about a new thing like tarot or whatever, and you get all these opinions thrown at you when people are spouting opinions as if they are facts. Like, if I ever say anything that sounds like I'm telling you that this is how it is and this is the only way that it is, fucking call me out, because it might just be that I'm saying this is how it is for me. But, and that's another thing too, like, we have to make sure and say that, like, this is how I feel about something. You don't have to think that. Shouldn't that just be a given? Shouldn't it just be a given that if you disagree with me, it's fine? Like, when did we as a society stop being able to disagree with each other? Like, what is that? When can we disagree again? Because I love having conversations with people. We're not all going to think the same thing. In fact, to expect that is really damaging. And we're seeing that play out in society when we expect people to agree with us. Like, sometimes they will, but most of the time they're not going to. And sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're an asshole. You're not wrong, you're just an asshole. Anyway, I feel like this made no sense whatsoever. I'm just making things up in my closet. Maybe that should be my new tagline. Mixtress video, making things up in my closet. Since 2015. Okay. Bye. Where's the record button? There it is.